Okay students, let's see the continuity of organic chemistry. In that we discussed already about alkanes, alkynes. Those are called as hydrocarbons. The source of hydrocarbons are majorly petroleum, okay, petroleum, okay. So petroleum is the main source for the hydrocarbons. We extract the hydrocarbons compounds from the petroleum. Petroleum is available in the earth crust, okay, in the earth, okay. So we extract these hydrocarbons, alkynes from the petroleum, okay. These are the sources for the hydrocarbons. Remember this point, okay. Is it clear, all of you? Then homologous series, and its characteristics. Homologous series and its characteristics. Let's see what is homologous series. Let's see. If we take the alkanes, the general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Am I right? Alkanes. So suppose write for methane, what is the formula? Methane CH4, am I right? Ethane C2H6, propane C3H8, okay. So now all are alkanes, am I right? These three are alkanes belongs to alkane series, am I right? Alkane series, clear? These are all belongs to one group, alkanes. These belongs to same group. These are all belongs to same group, alkane. Am I right? Now what is the difference? These are the consecutive alkenes, am I right? So first methane, then go for ethane, then go for alkane. If you take any two consecutive alkanes or successive alkanes, now what is the difference? How many carbons and hydrogens are difference here? How many carbon and hydrogens are difference here in these two? CH2. One carbon and hydrogen is different, am I right? One carbon and two hydrogens are different. What about these two? What is the difference? Here also CH2, am I right? CH2. So in the difference of carbon and hydrogen, any two successive alkanes is CH2, am I right? Here what is the difference? CH2. What is the CH2 group? Is the CH2. One carbon and two hydrogens are different to any two successive. That means adjacent. And this one, and this one, and this one also CH2. That means the compounds which are belongs to same group or same series having same difference, and these are all having same properties, nearly physical properties and also chemical properties, and their preparation methods are also nearly same, okay. So this is called homologous series. So let us consider alkenes. What is the general formula? CnH2n, okay. So in that ethene C2H4, am I right? C2H4, ethene, propane C3H6, butene, C4H8. Okay. So now these are all belongs to, these compounds are belongs to alkyl compounds. Am I right? Alkene group. Am I right? Alkene group or alkene series. Am I right? Alkene series. Alkene series. Why? Because all are having same general formula. So now what is the difference here? So C2C3, one carbon is difference and two hydrogen. CH2 is the difference. Come to here. What is the difference between these two? And C and H2. Here also CH2 is the difference. CH2 is the difference, two consecutive hydrocarbons. In alkene also. Let us take alkynes also. Alkynes, what is the general formula? CnH2n minus 2, am I right? CnH2n minus 2 general formula. CnH2n minus 2, clear? And N is equals number of carbon atoms, write ethyne. Ethyne, what is the formula? Ethyne C2H2, clear? And propyne, what is the formula? C3H4, am I right? C3H4, propyne. And butane C4H6. Now what is the difference here in these two? Then CH2 is the difference. Here also what is the difference? CH2 only. CH2 is the difference, am I right? Clear? Now these all are belongs to alkyne series. Alkyne series or alkyl group, am I right? Alkyl group. Is it clear? So the successive hydrocarbons having the difference so much CH2 difference. Okay, where CH2 is called as methylene group. What we call it is methylene group. Its mass is mass of CH2 is equals carbon 12, hydrogens 2 grams, totally 14 grams, or we call it is 14 AMU or 14U. AMU means atomic mass unit. Recently this atomic mass unit is modified as unified mass. Remember this. Now this is the unit for weight. Okay, 14 grams. So now the consecutive hydrocarbons are differ by how much mass? 14 grams mass. Any two consecutive hydrocarbons differ by CH2 and its mass is 14. Okay. Now these in alkanes these are the homologous series, and alkenes these are the homologous series, and alkynes these are the homologous series. Okay. Now you have an idea what is homologous series means. In the particular group of compounds or a series of compounds or any two consecutive hydrocarbons is differ by CH2 group or 14 grams of mass, then this series of compounds are called as homologous series. So let's see the definition. Write this. Definition. A series or group of organic compounds which have same functional group and consecutive compounds are differ by CH2 unit and 14 grams or 14 AMU or 14 unified mass. Then the series of compounds is called homologous series. And the compounds are homology compounds. Okay, is it clear the definition? Okay, very important. They differ by, suppose if you take the alkane to any two consecutive, that means which are adjacent, take the difference carbon and hydrogens. What is the difference? CH2. Mass of CH2 is 14 grams. That is called homologous series, a particular group of compounds. Okay. Now, what are the characteristics of homologous series? In that, consecutive compounds are differ by CH2 unit and also differ by 14 grams or 14 AMU or 14 unified mass. Okay. General preparation methods also same. For homologous series of compounds, chemical properties are also same. Chemical properties are also same. And regular gradation in their physical properties. So these are the important characteristics of homologous series. Okay. So suppose if you take the alkanes, they are all having similar chemical properties. Also their physical properties are also nearly same. Okay, and two consecutive hydrocarbons are differ by CH unit, and with respect to mass it is 14 grams. Okay, is it clear? So chemical properties are nearly same and their preparation methods also nearly same. Okay, these are the characteristics properties of homologous series. Okay, very good. This bit is asked in the previous examination in the MSET also. Is it clear, ma, all of you? So write some important bits regarding this. Calculate number of sigma bonds and pi bonds in ethane. Option A, number of sigma bonds and pi bonds for ethane. Seven and 0. Option B, 6 and 2. Option C, 7 and 0. Option D, 8 and 0. 8 and 0. For ethane, ane means alkanes. What is the general formula? CnH2n plus 2. It means what is the value of n? 2. Then C2H6 is the formula. So 2 carbons we have, all are single bonds. So now it is 3. This is the formula for ethane. Its structural representation is H, H and H, and this is H and H and H. Am I right? Now calculate number of sigma bond, single bond, single bond. This is also single bond, single bond, single bond, single bond, single bond. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7. So number of sigma bonds, how many? 7. Number of pi bonds, how many pi bonds here we have? No pi bonds, 0. Okay, which one is answer? Option A is the correct one. Option A is the correct one. Okay. CH3, CH2, C double bond, CH2. Identify the hybridization of each carbon. Identify the hybridization of each carbon. Okay. So now what is the hybridization of this carbon? It is bonded with a double bond. So sp2. For this one, both side double bond is present. That is sp. Am I right? Both side double bond sp. Now it is bonded with a double bond sp2, and it is only single bonds only sp3. Okay. Is it clear, all of you? Okay. So this is about hybridization, and calculate hybridization of each carbon. So what about the hybridization? sp. Why? Because it is bonded with triple bond, and this is bonded with triple bond sp hybridization. It is bonded with all are single bond sp3. Okay. Next take this one, CH3 bond C triple bond C. Okay. And C triple bond CH. Okay. What is the hybridization of this carbon? Bonded with a triple bond. So sp. For this one bonded with a triple bond, sp. For this one bonded with a triple bond majorly, dominated. It is already single bond, even though it is bonded with a triple bond, this is the dominated bond, sp. Now this one is also sp. For this one, what about this one? sp3. sp3. So benzene, benzene, benzene. Benzene. Identify the hybridization of carbons in benzene. Benzene, the formula of benzene is C6H6 and its structure is C. Okay. Alternate double bonds are there. Double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond. So each carbon process one hydrogen. Now carbon having tetravalence are not 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So now this carbon bonded with double bond or not? So sp2. Am I right? Now this carbon is bonded with double bond or not? Double bond. So sp2. Carbon double bond. So sp2 hybridization. This carbon is also bonded with sp2. This carbon is also bonded with sp2. Each carbon in sp2 hybridization in benzene. Okay. Remember this. Now this structure also represents like this. Also structure of benzene can also write like this. Structure of benzene can also represent like this also. Okay, one alternate. Both are same structures. Okay. So organic compounds are classified two types. One is acyclic or open chain. Then second one is cyclic. Okay, go for that. Second classification in that. Second classification, ring-like or closed or cyclic organic compounds. Organic compounds. Example. In that, for example, CH2. Is it cyclic or not? This structure can also write as, this corner represents CH2. This corner represents to CH2. Both are same. Cyclic, ring-like or not? Ring-like structure. So name of this one is cyclo 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are there. All are single bond or not? Single bond. So cyclopropane. Okay. Ring-like structure. Next. CH2. So this also equivalent to the structure. Clear? This corner represents to CH2. Cyclic structure. How many carbons are there? 4. 4 means butane. So cyclobutane. All are single bond. There is no double or triple bond. Cyclobutane. Ring-like structure or not? Ring-like structure. And next example. Cyclopentane. Cyclopentane means simply we can draw like this. Okay, this can also equivalent to CH2. Okay, clear? This is cyclopentane. And this next, cyclohexane. All are ring-like structures or not? Ring-like structures. cyclohexane. The cyclohexane we have hex means 6 carbons. This is the cyclohexane. Okay, we can also represent this like this: CH2 cyclohexane. Okay, clear? Cycloheptane, okay, cycloheptane. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, cycloheptane. So we can also write this CH2, 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 CH2. Am I right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 plus 4. Okay, cycloheptane. Cyclooctane. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cyclooctane. You can also write this, okay, CH2, CH2 and CH2, 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 and this is CH2. Okay, cyclooctane. These are all ring-like structures. Am I right? Ring-like structures. CH represents the corner carbon. It consists of 2 hydrogens. And one more important examples for cyclic compounds. Okay, so name of this compound is, it can also write as okay, name of this one is naphthalene. Naphthalene, what we call it is naphthalene in cyclic. And or this is anthracene, anthracene and anthracene, and go for phenanthracene, phenanthracene. Okay, phenanthracene. This is the structure of phenanthracene. We can also write this like this, phenanthracene. So double bonds are alternate: double bond, single bond, 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 double bond. Alternate double bonds are possible. Okay, and next one, pyridine, pyridine, Okay, pyridine. Pyridine. 2 electrons are there at nitrogen here. Pyridine, important compound here. It is pyridine. Okay. Ring-like structure or not? Ring-like structure. And fifth one is pyridine. Next, furan, and sixth one is pyrrole, and next one is thiophene, note, if oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfurs are present in the ring other than carbons called as heterocyclic compounds. So here oxygen is there or not? These are all carbons, remaining 4. This one is oxygen, so heterolytic compound. Nitrogen is there, heterolytic compound. Sulfur is there, heterolytic compound. Okay, so the remaining all are carbon centers. This one is nitrogen. In the ring, along with carbon, if is there any nitrogen, phosphorus are present, then we call it is hetero molecules, hetero compounds. Okay, and next, some of the important example for. Okay, so no double bonds here. THF shortcut, tetrahydrofuran, tetrahydrothiophene, tetrahydropyrrole, or remember another name for this one, pyrolidine, also important. These are all ring-like structures or not? Clearly ring-like structure. Next one, plus is there. Name of this compound is cyclopropynyl cation. Okay, cyclopropynyl cation. Okay, remember this. And cyclopentadienyl anion means negative, so the structure is like this: CH bond CH minus, double bonds are there. Check the valency of carbon. Okay, this is that. Next, purine is here we have nitrogen, here also nitrogen, we have at this corner nitrogens. Okay, and here we have hydrogen, this is bond, double bond, single bond, and it is double bond, single bond. Okay, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, and double bond and single bond. Okay, and this is double bond. Furine structure this is. Okay, furine. So we have discussed about ring-like structures. Remember this point. Next, on benzene we have OH. We call it is phenol. Phenol. We call it is phenol. Suppose on the benzene ring we consist CH3 is there. We call it is toluene. Toluene we call it is chlorobenzene. Bromobenzene. Fluorobenzene. Fluorobenzene. Iodobenzene. Benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene sulfonic acid. CHOR. C double bond OH. The structure can also write like this: benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde. This can also written as benzoic acid. Benzoic acid. Or COCH3. We call it is acetophenone. 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 Okay. Benzophenone. Benzophenone. Okay. We can also represent this CO. Okay. This ring means pH. What we call it is pH. So we can also write CO, pH and pH. Am I right? That means pH. Benzophenone we call it is nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene. This is phenol, and this position is called as ortho fluoro phenol, orthofluorophenol, okay, and it is called decaolin. Decaolin, we call it is 10 carbons are there. Decaolin, we call it is decaolin. Call it is aniline or aminobenzene. Aniline or aminobenzene. We call it is oxyrane. Oxyrane. It is a ethylene oxide. Ethylene oxide, another name. Oxetane. Oxetane. And the next one is quinoline. 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 Tropolone. Tropolone. Propone. Okay, so these are all ring-like structures, am I right? So practice these structures, very important, with along with the name, then we can very easy to learn organic chemistry. Okay, later we have further classification. These are just example for ring-like structure. In that homolytic and heterolytic aromatic compounds are there. Okay, so write it down. Very important topic. Okay. So these all name of the compounds are repeated in the organic chemistry. Okay. Okay students, have a nice day. Again we will meet on tomorrow. Write notes properly and post it in my WhatsApp group. Okay.